Hello everybody, Kim Wilson, and I want to show you a fun project today using again the 3D sunflower folder. But first, it is September 3rd, so the new mini catalog is live, so I can open it up now finally and show you the inside. So I'm showing you this really cool paper that you can't really do it justice by looking at it in the catalog, but it's called the earthen toned metallic 12 by 12 specialty paper, and you get 3 sheets in a package for $7.50. So I used this with the folder, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And I made these really cool cards. And I also, before I close the page, there's 2 bundles that come with this suite. It's called Autumn Toile, and it's got beautiful tree dyes and all sorts of fall things, and the paper is quite beautiful too, and that's where the toile comes in with these patterns in the beautiful paper. Here's a better picture of it there, that pretty paper, deer and foxes and pheasants and pumpkins, all those fall sorts of scenery bits, and then the metallic paper, and this really fun, it's called irregular weave trim. It's very stiff, so it's not one that you can, I guess you could tie a bow. I mean, I tied a knot in this card too, but it is rather stiff, but it has a really cool texture to it. Isn't that neat? So I'm going to show you how to do this card here. So when you use an embossing folder, and the logo is up, the Stampin' Up! Logo is up, and you put your paper in. The paper that's on top is the embossed side of the paper, and then what's on the underside is the debossed side, because it's a little flatter. Although with the 3D folders, there's dimension on both sides, which is the difference between a regular folder and a 3D folder. But this, these I put in and did both. So this is the embossed side of the sunflower folder, and this is the debossed side. So it's got some, the sunflowers are actually going into the paper instead of sticking out of the paper. I'm not sure if you can see that on the video. But anyways, I'm going to run this one quickly through, and I want to show you how to do the debossed side with the Stays On ink. So to do the debossed side, I'm going to flip my metallic paper this direction, and because it's not, I mean, there's only one side of the paper, I want to make sure I have it the right way. If you have a regular cardstock, it doesn't matter, you can just flip it back and forth, but I want to have the metallic side debossed, so I'm going to put it in this way and run it through with my 1 plate and my 4 plate. So let me do that real quick here. Okay, now I've got my white side is the embossed side, but my metallic side is the debossed side, which is what I'm going to use for this technique here. So you don't want to use the swiping technique on metallic paper unless you're using Stays On ink, because the Stays On will dry on non-porous surfaces. Whereas with regular cardstock, use any of your inks. That's good because it'll seep into the paper and be fine. But with the metallic, we're going to use Stays On. Let's see, I'm just going to put my finger just in the corner here and swipe just really, really gently. I don't want to push down on it because then it'll push into the cracks and everything will pick up the black ink. But I'm just going to swipe really gently, and I can always add more if I need more here. But just a little bit goes a long ways with this technique, and I might even keep it kind of streaky like that. Here's the one I did before. The one I did before, I did put quite a few layers of the ink on and got it a little more covered, but I like that streaky look. You just want to make sure that your inside of your sunflower that's embossed is going to stick up, and then some of the outer sections. So might do a little more back in this back corner here. It looks like it needs a little more. Okay, that looks good. All right, so really, really simple. Just run it through with the folder and swipe it with the ink. That might take a little minute to dry, and you can always take a tissue afterwards and wipe it just to make sure you don't have any stray ink sitting on top. But that Stays On will will dry on this surface, and you can make this beautiful card just with 2 layers of cardstock. I use crumb cake and early espresso, and then a little knot with that fun weave trim. So the supplies, you can find all the new things on my in my website store here. The sunflowers folders in low inventory. So if you haven't gotten it now, although I think most of you have by now, I would grab that soon because it is in stock for the moment. And everything in the mini catalog is in stock. Nothing has run out yet, and all the new online exclusives are there and ready to go. And don't forget to check out the 2 new kits today too. Hope you have fun shopping on launch day for Stampin' Up, and happy crafting.